In this video I'm going to show you how to find trending t-shirt design niches on Merch by Amazon. My goal with this is to show you a process that you can replicate yourself on either a weekly or a daily basis, even if you wanted to, and that way you can find better trends and essentially make more money with your print on demand business. One thing that's quite important to note is the trends that I show you in this video might already be outdated by the time you watch this. What's more important for you to actually take away is the process of finding these trends so that you can apply it to your own workflow and then find your own trends in the future. So there's two things I'm going to be using for the research process today. And the first one is Merch Research. This is a free web page and I will leave a link down below to it in the description. And the second one is a research tool called Merch Informer. And the reason I'm using this one instead of some of the competitors is, well, for one, you can get a free trial, link down below in the description. And the second one is, even if the trial runs out, it's one of the most affordable research tools out there, starting from $10. And I know especially if you're starting out, you don't really want to spend a lot of money. This tool has a lot of cool features and holds a lot of value, in my opinion, for a very low subscription price. So once you've logged into Merch Informer, you're going to come to this dashboard page right here, and you're going to want to head over to Product Research and click Merch Hunter. Then change this from top 100 to top 500, just so we get more results. And excluded brands, just hit select all, and that's going to help filter out some of the branded t-shirts like Star Wars and Marvel related, which we can't sell anyway. Now if you wanted to, you could also change the marketplace right here, or the product type if you wanted to maybe research some hoodies that you could sell, or you have the option to change the sliders for a different BSR range or different price range of products. In our case, we're just going to leave it like this and hit search. And once this is loaded, just scroll down a bit until you come to the information for each t-shirt. And what's going to be important to us today is the BSR and the average BSR for the past 30 days. So if you're not familiar with BSR, basically the lower the number, the better the t-shirt is selling. So in this case, you also get an indicator. BSR 4,800 means roughly 540 sales per month. And that's just an estimate. It could be a lot higher or a lot less, but it's roughly in that region. I could show you another example or tell you about another example for context. One of my shirts is currently at 200,000 BSR, which is quite a lot higher than this, but it's making about 60 sales a month. So that might give you a bit of an idea what BSR means in terms of sales. And yeah, basically what you want to look for is low BSR, which all of these are because it's showing the lowest first, but also you want to look at the average BSR for the past 30 days, because if that is quite high, then it means this could be a newer trend. So this one, for example, on the left has a very low average BSR for the past 30 days, meaning it's been trending for a while and it's probably already a bit more competitive. And this one on the right has a higher average BSR for the past 30 days, meaning it's probably a newer niche or a newer trend because the BSR's only just dropped recently and therefore could be easier to move into because there could be lower competition there. Looking at the reviews could be interesting because the more reviews, the longer the shirt has usually been around and it's going to be harder to compete with. So a low review rating like this right here could mean that the trend is newer and there's more potential to move in there and get a top selling shirt as well. If you're scrolling past and you sort of see the same types of niches again and again, then that might be one to look into. So for example, I've seen a lot of these uterus-based designs which have to do with abortion rights. That could be a topic which is currently in the news. All of these have low BSRs seemingly and higher average BSRs for the past 30 days, meaning it could be a new trend. What I would basically do is open one of them up. You would then get the product page. If you have Merch Informer, you get some Trademark Check buttons. Click this one, Merch Informer Trademark Check, and it will highlight in red words in the listing, in the description and the title that have trademarks attached to them. So in this case, choice and floral. Mind your own uterus. It's not trademarked in this case according to this Trademark Check. Another way to double check this is by copying the main phrase or the main keywords that you want to sell on the shirt, mind your own uterus in this case, and then create a new listing on your normal Merch by Amazon dashboard and just paste that title in there. And now you want to use this button right here, which you get by using the free Chrome extension Productor. There'll be a link down below to that as well. It's totally free, just install it and you'll get these trademark check buttons, so click that. I already did this before, so I knew. You'll see that this phrase right here is currently invalid and pending for a trademark. That means it could be trademarked very soon because it's just under examination or something. And whilst you could maybe sell this right now and not get a rejection, in 30 days from now you might get one, or if you already have designs selling, they might take them down, which can negatively impact your account as well. So I mean, if we go over to the merch research tool and type this phrase in, you can see it does only have 130 results, so this would be perfect to enter. Lots of low BSRs. The t-shirts have been listed recently as well, so all seem to be listed in 2022, so this is a new trend. However, sadly, the mind your own uterus phrase might be trademarked soon. So whilst this niche appears good at first sight right here, because lots of low BSRs, very little results on Amazon, it does appear to have quite a lot of trademarks in there, so this is one that I stay away from. And obviously that's not what you wanted to see, a niche that you can't enter, but it shows you how to keep your account safe and to not be sort of jumping into trends that could get you lots of rejections. There was one right here that looked interesting, so Grumpy Old Man. This one has some potential because, again, low BSR, high average BSR could be a new trend. If you open this one up, you'll find that the trademark check reveals no trademarks at all. Copy it all over into our merch for Amazon listing, do trademark check over here as well, and the button has changed green, so that's a good first sign. No trademarks associated with that phrase. Now if you go back to merch research and type this in, you could even shorten it to just Grumpy Old Man, because this is a very specific phrase, so it might not give you a good idea of the actual size of the niche. But even Grumpy Old Man has only got 160 results. Low BSRs, they're generally decent BSRs, maybe not lots of amazing ones. Grumpy Old Man, that one is quite old as well, so this is maybe not the newest trend, but you do have some trending shirts at the moment with that one. This is another cool looking one. It's weird being the same age as old people. If we open that one up and did a check for it, you can see there's no trademarks seemingly here. It does have a lot of reviews though, so possibly hard to compete with. Let's do the other trademark check again. Nothing seems to be found, so it's weird being same age as old people. Let's see how many results are in this niche. If we go back to merch research, paste it in there, it'll bring up 148 results, which is not a lot. There does seem to be quite a lot of shirts with lower BSRs, so you can combine it as well with American flag. That's quite a good idea. Definitely some ways to enter this niche that's a bit more unique than just putting text on a t-shirt. You could maybe put a vintage sunset as well, which I do have a tutorial for, and make the text a bit more appealing that way. Yeah, basically this niche does look better because no trademarks, lots of low BSRs and not a lot of results, so potentially one that you could look into entering. Another feature that Merch Informer has is the competition checker. If you open that up, you can then enter your keywords into here, hit search. This process usually takes a bit longer, but it will basically check how much competition there is within these keywords, how many products there are already with them, and how many of them are selling, and then it'll give you sort of a rating from A to F, A being the best, F the worst, of how much competition there is in this niche. And there we go, that's the result. So the competition score for this is B, which is quite decent. I mean, that's the second best, and this is definitely a niche that I would try and move into. Design something that stands out and catch the customer's eye to get those initial sales. So I hope this video showed you some methods on how you can find new trends on Merch by Amazon, as well as keep your account safe. And if you want to learn some tips on how to upload to Merch by Amazon 10 times faster, then I recommend you check out this video where I show you exactly how to do that.